Hello, speech students, and welcome to week 5 of speech. You will notice we are still in the personal experience module this week. Last week, you spent some time preparing for your personal experience speech, discussing stage fright, writing your speech, and practicing. This week, we're going to be giving your speech. So all the assignments this week are about giving your speech. You'll notice that 2 of the assignments are in class. The third will likely be in class as well. If you are a virtual student, you will complete this on Wednesday during our virtual meeting time over Google Meet. So you guys will be completing it really in class as well. So nothing this week needs to be completed online. Unless you're virtual, it won't be at home either. You'll be doing this all in class. So the goal behind that is to give those of you who come later in the week more time to practice, and those of you who come earlier in the week, a little bit of a break after you've done your first speech. So we'll pick back up with a new module after Labor Day. So let's dive in just so you guys can see what these look like. When you open the speech assignment, you will see some slides that I'll be putting up on the board during our actual class time. Notice as a reminder at the top, if you're in person, do not complete this at home. Virtual students, it reminds you that you guys will be joining me on Wednesday to give your speech. Virtual students, remember that if you have not signed up on the Google form I sent out via email and Parent Square and Canvas last week, please sign up. If you need that, reach out to me and I can get you a copy. So this is just the speech slides. You can look through those if you'd like to. The second thing in this week's module is your peer review. You guys will be using this as you are watching the speeches in class. So when you are an audience member, this is what you'll be using to offer feedback to the speaker. So you guys can see it looks pretty basic: your name, speaker's name, compliments, suggestions, additional comments. You'll submit one for each speaker. I'm not going to go over it too much since I'll be able to give you these directions again in person or virtually in person over Google Meet. And then the final assignment for this week is going to be the personal experience reflection. In this assignment, you are going to actually look at a rubric I'll be sharing with you during class time or during the Google Meet, and you will be completing your reflection after you give your speech. Now, if you're in a smaller in-person class, you will likely have time to do this in class at the end of class. If you're in a larger in-person class, it might take us a bit more time to get through speeches. So it really just depends on how much time we have in class that day. In case you have to do this all at home, or if you're virtual, there's a video here on how to look at your rubric in case you want to do that at home. Pretty please remember that your rubric will not be shared with you until your speech, so don't go looking for it this weekend. If you are still working through some things from week 4, your stage fright, developing your speech, practicing your speech, please work on those, especially if you are a Monday or Tuesday in-person student. Get those done ASAP so that you can practice for our speech Monday and Tuesday. Really, your whole week will kind of end Monday and Tuesday. If you're later in the week, get those assignments in, spend the time practicing. If you're virtual, make sure you get in touch with me and spend the time practicing. I look forward to seeing you all in class, giving your first in-person speeches next week.